Alright, we are recording 19.1 Just Cause 3. Key was originally provided by Square Enix. Back when I originally reviewed the game. I'm just trying to decide the path one. Because it's point one, so I'm gonna be clearing out all this stuff, which this I know for a fact there is still one more collectible over here, but that it's only accessible when you beat the game. Guess in theory I could try going over there and just getting it. But, yeah, I'm actually going... I know this one is near. I'm actually going to head up and grab these, because I know both of these I will stay nearby. This one is going to move.
Rico, me and the rebels were moving some stolen supplies from the north. Meet us on the wall. We got some news that the Ravello might be onto us. We might need your help, amigo.
Yeah, once I do this, though, this point one, technically I would be done with all the point one. But there's going to be more of it. And I'm going to want to spend more time with the game. So I'm thinking what I might do, is, come on, brain, turn on. Is, I have a lot of vehicles. I could start going back to some prior locations, and try to grab all I can from them. Come on. Get him in. All right. Come on. Ooh, a lot. Did not. I was really expecting that to swing. It did. Yeah, I just wasted so much time. Come on. Wow, why are you just not doing it? Legitimately, this is tough enough without the enemy cars. So it is rather annoying that they decided to have those in here. That's all I'm really gonna be able to get. Yeah. I'm gonna do this one again. I think I can get 4, but it's just, these are not easy. They really aren't. At least I've got enough. I only needed the 3. Turn that on. Oh, and I didn't hit the button to actually start.
Ready for action.
It actually won. Wait. Oh no, that is open. I didn't think it opened on both sides. Okay, there. Nice. All right. Oh, come on. This could be a problem. Yeah, I'm It's not so much it fell on me, so much fell on the ore, the barbarian. I couldn't pull it anymore. There. Ah, come on, really? It worked last time. See, now it doesn't open up on both sides. I saw it open up on the others. There. There. Interesting. Things aren't there. The higher value one. There. I think I went there. Oh, come on. Guess I'm turning now. I see, I see. They are there, but they're up top. Neat. So this did get the 4. Cool. That's legitimately the goal I gave myself, because I knew I'm not getting 5. Ah well. Whee! Nope, we're done. Alright. RPG Frenzy 3. It says potential.
Perfect parking spot.
I actually do want to try. This was the one that I got recently, and it seemed to indicate it, like, seats. Down there.
Ouch!
I have no idea what it thinks I hit there for him to go out. Yeah, this thing is not that good. I mean, it just isn't. Do you think I see what the path might... Yeah, the sheer requirement on it actually locking on is ridiculous. Yeah, I think if I'm remembering how this one works, it'll be viable. Okay, this is not quite how I... But this will still work. At least if it can actually destroy these things. There we go. Here we go. Now we're getting... And we're no longer getting points. Yeah, this is terrible. Because all this does is eat up time. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if I actually got points for destroying that thing. Because it has... It's terrible because there's way too many points, and it's points that you need to destroy, and none of them count for the moment. Not one. I mean, fortunately, I mean, as you saw, I was able to get it, but I had to... Well, get most of it. But I had to destroy everything. It is just not viable to try to destroy one thing for points. I mean, if you could somehow... like, have it be the first thing, and, like, the timer, not all the time be wasted, maybe, but no. Oh, that is it. The way the lighting was...
Medici thanks you for your sacrifice.
That one? More of these do I have left? I don't remember. I also don't remember what all I have left yet doing them. Let me look. I have nothing left to get. So this is almost certainly also the last one. Oh, no, it is. Wow. It's certainly not the last one, but I don't need it. I'm still going to do them. Don't worry. I'm still going to do them. I guess it does make sense for these that there are extras, because they are legitimately fun, and some are also definitely harder than others. So I could see it being a, well, we don't expect somebody to, we allow for, but the expectation, the average, is that people, and I'm guessing what the discussion, but I could see it being that the average is, no, it takes more than the number I've taken to get everything. Yeah, this is a nice, smooth, easy one. Much nicer than some of the others. So yeah, I could absolutely see it being that they wanted enough easy ones that it would take longer through the game, but that even somebody who's not so comfortable with these as I am, and not that I'm absolutely comfortable with a lot of them, but no, I could see that being very intense. Whee! Alright. And... back. Oh. Alright. That way. And actually, let's just fast. And then work my way north. And kind of sweep around clockwise. This'll be a develop.
Day 5172. The agency cannot control their liberal government. Talk of sanctions buzz across their liberal media. I loathe the relationship with them. I contracted with the Black Hand to build a stronger elite military force to protect the mines and weapons. I need the local rebellion to grow in power, to offer an opportunity to test my weapons. The world must see my terrible power in action.
is not a nice guy. There it is. Now here. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I am trying to think what all I can talk about. I mean, one thing is I did enjoy over the weekend watching all of the Lord of the Rings extended that I got, and it is nice doing it with Jellyfin, not needing to change out the disc. Although one thing is, because I'm using the Roku app, which is not as good as the Fire Stick, in some ways. In other ways, it is better because I couldn't get anything but stereo out of the Fire Stick for whatever reason. Anyway, it didn't automatically start the second part because I'm not concatenating the videos, so I technically don't need to. But it was nice as like, oh well, I got the intermission. It's literally I can just hit down on the remote, hit OK, and now I'm playing the next one. So it was still nicer than having to manage the disc. But, you know, allowed me to, easily stop and it's like, oh, well, time to get lunch, kind of stuff.
Finders keepers.
Here. And they did look good. Some stuff I needed. Some stuff made me think, it'd be nice if I still had the files on the test system and could reprocess them a bit better, but nothing too egregious. Mainly just some haloing in certain scenes. But it was definitely interesting to watch them because, I mean, it's been a while since I've read the books, but I do have a good enough memory that it's like, oh, are we gonna get this? Are we gonna get? No, we didn't get this. Why didn't they have this in the movie? I was like, if you're gonna do the extended, if you're gonna film so much anyway, why make some of the changes that, like, in the books, Saruman's death is quite different from what they actually shot for the movie. And I'm not entirely sure why they decided to do it that way.
What? Posa in pace.
Now, one thing, though, I will admit to is I completely understand the not including, like, the death of Saruman in the actual, in the theatrical cuts. That makes sense, especially for how they did it. But it still just seems odd that they chose to do it the way they did do it. That ultimately made it to sense. I think that this is going to be comparable in speed, but certainly better in control than any of the planes. Well, than the stock plane. If I had the top-of-the-line helicopter, though, oh man, that would be completely different. that would certainly be faster than that plane. One thing I'll also say that I find interesting, even though it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I went through the theatrical cuts of the Blu-rays, but so it's kind of weird to say it, that for the 20th anniversary of the film coming out, I know it's weird, for me at least, 20 years ago, anyhow, well, more than 20, they did a remaster of them. They also reissued the Blu-rays. Part of that remastering, though, was a change to the color timing. I don't know why it's called color timing, but basically the coloring of the film. And I could actually see a difference, even though, yes, it had been. Oh wow, maybe this is actually slower than the plane. It's almost stable for me. I am not going to get much out of it. Anyway, the theatrical version that I got are actually the original. So it has this, in some scenes, yes, you can definitely tell there's an orange hue that is not there for the remaster, which is what the extended that I purchased. Wow, I only got. I don't want to do that with a plane. Especially not since you have to thread between that stuff. I am not doing that comp. It would be better if I. But yeah, it did seem like at some portions it had a bluer tint to it, which, I mean, to be fair though, it could just be like, shifting color temperature rather than an actual, like, they lowered orange levels or the red or raised the blue. I mean, it looked different, but it didn't look bad, it didn't look wrong, it just looked different from my memory. Alright. Now it's a helicopter. But let's use this one, which will probably be faster. Actually, I'm gonna use it, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if the map will be fast. Oh no, it is. I do like the whole. It is truly nice, the not needing to swap out discs for any of that stuff. And yeah, in theory, I could concatenate the videos together, so I wouldn't even need to worry about it as separate parts. But I like not doing that because I have seen concatenations sometimes causing wonkiness. I'm really the best way I could have done it would be if I would have been when processing the video instead of just trying to paste the streams together. But I don't want to have done it that way. So Jellyfin supports the multiple parts, so I'm good with taking it as that. But yeah, with the Roku thing, though, how it doesn't automatically queue up the next. The Roku just doesn't really seem to have much, the Roku app just doesn't seem to have much support for queues to begin with. No, actually not that one I see right there. Yeah, it doesn't, the Roku Jellyfin app doesn't support playlists. But I did see a developer, I believe, saying that that is their top priority for the next version of the app. So hopefully that will actually be cheap. There's all manner of things that'll help with. I mean, I will grant though that the way it is now has been forcing me to clean up some of the metadata for the music albums that my music library, like actually properly making sure things are identified as album in there, and like also then getting the metadata in there correct too. Here. Which has been interesting, you know, finding some albums that don't exist in the metadata. That's always interesting. But it just, Roku will work with the albums, but not with playlists.
Day 50.
Make the albums better is a good thing.
The agency thinks they can unseat me. I also have spies in their midst. Perhaps the time has come to expand my power beyond these crystal blue waters. More resources are needed for research and military hardware. The people may bend under the weight of my needs, but they will not break, for they are Medicean.
Oh man, a bus. This will not be.
Copy that. Reinforcements inbound. This is dispatch. Sending ground reinforcements to your position.
I mean, kinda, sorta, it does work for.
This is dispatch. Request received. Reinforcements on.
I do actually want to go for off-roading, but still, I don't want to off-road in this thing. This path looked like it would be a little easier for this, for the bus. We got the nice straight here. I forgot which direction I was going to be going. I was thinking I would bail out to the left, not to the right. He survived, though. That's what counts. And wow, I beat my personal best even without the damage bonus, because I don't think that's calculated. Yeah. Oh no, it was calculated. Okay. But still, his new personal best. Woo! And hey, I might... Well, actually, I want to... Alright, no, I can do this one. Head up, grab that, and then work west and... I think it is. Right here.
Day 5416. Dima Al-Masri understands her role better now. She works, or I torture her. She builds my weapons, or I torture her. She increases Bavarium's yields, or I burn her with a blowtorch. I will not be denied my rightful place.
It's not that I'm Don Quixote. It's that they're good practice. Oh good, now all fast travel will be free.
Fight in your honor.
Because every region I have achieved that with. And as it said there, free fast travel within the region. So now, awesome. I mean, I knew I'd be getting that, I just didn't know when. I'm getting... Alright, so that's the last. I do not like that weapon. But still Railway Spring. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to use the F1 car, because that... At times it can be hard to control, but man, has it got a lot. Like, so long as I don't have to go off-road much, probably gonna be best. Assuming it is on... That's right. Not hitting the boost. I am so terrified of doing that. I should be actually using those. It's just, if there's a turn, it will kill me. So I need to be judicious with it. This is too much turn, I think. How's this a railway sprint? Oh, okay. And this may have ended it for me. I don't know. It's hard to tell how much of a lead I may have gotten because I'm... Okay. I was just wondering, where's the railway portion of this? Still managed to get 4, so I probably would have gotten 5 if I hadn't had that accident. But yeah, there's nothing for me to unlock, so all right, stuck it well enough. Let's try heading over there. My guess is for where this is, it's a relic. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for it to be a Dewey relic. And I know I've got all the other, shrine. Yep.
Ah, looks like
One.
it could be valuable.
Now, do this. It's a little dangerous. Okay. You know, here's a funny thought to consider. How much time they spent on, okay, what is the angle that he has to go up at? How's the camera going to move? How long is he in that boost? How long is the boost active? How high up does it go? You know, it's like, at what point is it like, well, this is too much Superman or it's not enough Superman? You know, taking off kind of thing. I mean, that seriously would have been a discussion. It truly would have been. Maybe not specifically referencing Superman, but the figuring out exactly how to do that. So it looks right, good, and feels good.
Day 59-15. Work has begun on the massive effort to convert our prized ruins to military bases. Timelessness is not reserved for antiquity alone.
I hit E instead of... Oh, and I just remembered. Because I know I talked about it in the previous point one, but then I changed my mind. I talked about what I want to do next for the game I stream. Technically, it's not streams, but you know. I was thinking, you know, Assassin's Creed or Borderlands, but then it occurred to me, it's actually because I was going through the music library, my music library. I think I will do the Far Cry series. I think that will work nicely. I like... Oh, what did I run into? I like the open world games for this because I can freely explore, and it's also generally, it's easy to know I can take a break. Well, by break, I mean I can stop a video and start and wait a week kind of thing. And it is also, I did do Blood Dragon, as I recall, previously. I don't think I've done Far Cry 3. I also haven't reviewed Far Cry 3, but, you know, I have played it. I enjoy it. But then 4 and Primal would both be, like, Let's Play Pluses. I have 5. I've not played it yet. Oop, that's not good. I think the game may crash. I alt-tab immediately. Yeah, I think it did. Okay. So we're just gonna kill it. Easy enough to launch it again. Maybe it's jealous I'm talking about what I'm gonna do after it. But yeah, I like that idea. I think that'll work well. Because it is also like, I mean, Assassin's Creed would probably work well too, but there's that part of me that if I'm gonna do the Let's Play Pluses in that, I kind of want it to be a bit more free in the timing, as in I can just sit down and do 6 hours in some of those at a time. I do know one thing though. If I were to do almost any of the Assassin's Creed games, well, any of the classic ones, I should say, because I don't need to do it for Origins and New. I would not do the collectible, at least not all of them. Certainly not the flags of Assassin's Creed 1, and not the feathers that you saw in the Ezio trip. Because that stuff is just insane. How many there are, and some of the I hated one thing in a lot of those games. The whole chasing after, whether it was feathers or sea shanties in 4. I hate it. I thoroughly found those unenjoyable and unfun because it's like it's part of the whole demanding perfection I felt. That I had to do it perfectly. Like I had to approach it at the right time, had to chase it and make all the right turns, and it's like, this isn't fun.
Might be onto us. We might need your help, amigo.
I mean, I can see that as a way to balance it, though, where there's fewer, but the challenge for each one is greater versus Assassin's Creed 1, where it's like, yeah, we have like, 200 different collectibles for you to try to find. And none of them move, they all just sit there. So the challenge is not at actually collecting them, it's finding them. Because, oh man, those things were such a force for the trees kind of thing. But there were just so many, they'd be hard enough to pick out that just like, hurts your eyes. Because of my positioning, I figure out do these collectibles. Well, this looks like it'll be the last relic. Means I'm gonna get that fighter.
Especially now. Spicy
Okay.
and everything again.
Which, yes, that race did in fact offer that. Or rather, that was the stock default. But yeah, I do feel Assassin's Creed would be better for that. Same with Borderlands as well, but that's more of a, I want to be able to spend, like 4 or 6 hours in there at a time. Versus trying to not do an hour, but actually end up doing an hour. It's I feel with those that scheduling. But no, Far Cry, I'm not so concerned about that. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Sounds like it's there.
Day 7103.
What?
I killed too many of the rebellion. They grow weak. Their leader, an ineffectual buffoon named Mario, seems to have ties to an agency man. My old offering, Rico Rodriguez. I must push Mario to contact his old friend. Perhaps this Rico could prove a more competent catalyst for rebellion. I am in need of a target to test my new military might.
Pretty sure that there is a develop tape over at the island.
7305. Interesting news from the agency today. It seems the civilian plane that avoided my jets last night belonged to Medici's sacrificial son, Rico Rodriguez. The prodigal boy returns as predicted. He reminds me of Icarus. Be careful, Rico Rodriguez. Fly not too close to this flame. I'll grant him small victories at first. Once the revolt reaches critical mass, I will crush it and show the world the true power of my Bavarium.
Fast travel's free. Let's use it. And I do also want to redo the one air one that I got the one air challenge that I got the one gear on. Now, dude, with that new top of the line helicopter, just show off how really fast and powerful those are. Well, don't need to show off the power. In fact, we've already seen it because I have captured and used those before. But It really is fast. I want to make that clear because I will have the boost on. But I may screw up. I may not succeed at showing it off as I'd like. I shall acknowledge that. I think that there is still like a final Diravello tape that must just be there after you beat the game. Like that's when it appears. So you have to beat the game and then it's there. Because I'm almost certain that there is something to find. But it is after, I mean, it's the end of the game, you kill him. Well, more or less. I don't remember if it is you are the one that actually kills him, or if it might be more of a, no! Damn it. Four was enough, but it's like, I didn't finish it. I'm gonna finish it. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. It did just occur to me, wait, the game crashed last time. Shit. Last time I restarted it, I did this specific channel. I wasn't certain if I was going to make that one previous one. Alright, made that. Will I make this one? Yes, awesome. No! Aw, damn it! I'm gonna count that one though. I'm not doing that again. That was insane. I also do legitimately feel I actually earned that one anyway. Like I don't know why I just lost so much speed that I had no elevation. I really don't. Because I came through that fine, and then it just seemed like I had no acceleration. I was not gaining sufficiently to be able to manage it. It's like, this video is already getting, what am I doing? Fast trip. And I want to do this, and then I want to redo the one air course. And by the way, I think it is the case that when you fight Diravello, he is actually in that same golden. I didn't realize though that you could unlock it before getting to him. I genuinely thought it was and as I said, I do think it might just be that there is a Diravello tape that is accessible after his death on that island. And it's that might be, I'm just remembering that and thinking that it was part of the number you needed to hit to unlock that helicopter. Clearly not, though. There. What? That made no sense. Alright. That would have made a little bit of sense if he had stumbled there. He didn't. How did I not get... I don't know how my previous score, top score on that was so much lower. That's what I'm confused by right now. Alright, there. And this one. I'm getting 4. Now it's still might not prove fast enough. But seriously, the Urga Mititto? Miss Tittle? I have that seems like completely the wrong way to pronounce it. The Urga it is very fast. But yeah, see, it's it is certainly a lot more maneuverable. It is the best helicopter in the game. I think I'm being more aggressive with the boost than last time. I'm not certain on that, though. I just think I am. It's normal top speed, not boosting. Boom, perfect. I went from 1 to 5. The normal top speed of that was beating the boosted speed of the machine gun helicopter that I used earlier. I mean, look at that. I still at 8 seconds to spare. Oh, also an Urga. But this one. Boosting is slower than this just normal. Alright, so there are the jumps. There are the stunts. But this should be every collect. I'm not concerned with the dip. Yeah. I mean, I should be. I legitimately should be doing it. But, yeah. We got machine guns and rocket. They're not necessarily... I mean, there are some ways that other things have better armament, but... I mean, it is fast, it is quite maneuverable. Has shield. And just, it's a long-lasting shield, too. It's also nice, just being a helicopter. It's like it would be airplanes that would compete with this thing for firepower. Maybe that one, the thing that's more of a cargo helicopter that you can have the rocket pods on. Although, no, this fires like that does for the rocket pods. Where it's just you can seemingly have an unlimited number of them in the air. It seems like this is comparable in that, but is much more. I'm not going to do the mission. Obviously, at point 1, I'm not going to do any progression. But I do at least want to get over there. And it just felt like doing this with it. So you can stop watching now. It's not like there's going to be anything more to this. Although, one weird thing just occurred. Okay. OBS did hook in again. Just, for whatever reason, it occurred to me, I didn't check to make absolutely certain that after the game had to be restarted, that it recovered. That OBS recovered as well. It is a nice helicopter. Alright. Okay, only about an hour. So yeah, next will be part 20. And I don't think I'll be finishing the game then, but it is actually possible. And one thing that's funny, if it is, when I was generating the thumbnails, I just had to throw in a number for it to generate so many, and I picked 20. So if it turns out they actually do finish this with part 20, just weird coincidence. Neat, but weird. Alright, see you next time.